Off here in the seventh. 1 for 2. The pitch home for a strike. Setsu getting stronger as the game goes on, striking out the side in the sixth. Now has to work to the 2, 3, 4 hitters in the bottom of the seventh. That pitch is grounded foul. Side of third, and the count is 0-2.
I'm not sure how it works with Japanese professional baseball. We saw Dice K get signed for the Boston Red Sox, of course. There's a score there for you, Brian. Ooh, looks like it's evened up a little bit here, as Mexico only leading 5-4 there in the bottom of the eighth. So a good call for Gary and Gaspar.
20 hits. We've got 6. The 0-2 pitch. Strike. Not called. Looked like the Cuban pitcher, the umpire. The pitch did look like it missed. But the way he stood up, it looked like he was going to ring him out. He fooled me, the 1-2 pitch. Laguito grounds it out to Suzuki. He was reaching on that one. Over to Saigo. 1 away in the 7th inning.
A lot of action over there for the second baseman today. Suzuki has made a number of putouts over there. Again, Setsu dealing. I was asking earlier about the Japanese Professional Baseball League, how Dice K got signed, and like what it takes to get a player like Setsu over the major leagues. We saw some of those Chinese Taipei pitchers playing in Japan too. Great pitchers, what it takes to get over the majors.
Don't know if Setsu's with an organization yet, or if he's available to be signed. You have to get him coming out of high school over in Japan. Adriana checks a swing, no swing, 1-0. Otherwise, once they get into college, they get picked up by a team. They have the same as Korea. You have a 7 or 8 year mandated time with the team that drafts you. The 1-0 pitch, Adriana pops it straight up around home plate. Suzuki, the catcher, just behind the plate, makes the play, and Setsu continues to cruise as he gets Adriana to pop up. After about, I think it's 9 years like Korea, after 7, I believe a team can post you if they want, and that's what they did that's what the Seibu Lions did with Matsuzaka. And posting simply means that a team can submit a sealed bid to Seibu. In this case, the highest bidder gets the rights to negotiate with the player. As Sidney DeJong steps in, looks at a pitch upstairs for a ball. If, in this case, Boston signed Matsuzaka, which they did, then Seibu gets that $50 million. If Boston does not come to an agreement with Matsuzaka, he returns to Seibu, and Seibu doesn't get any of the money. 1-0 pitch.
It's the Japanese let's make a deal version, huh?
It is. It's a way that the Japanese felt they needed to institute this to keep all the good players from being taken away by the Japanese. And, I mean, remember Ichiro, who's been such a stud for so long in the States now, played 9 years in Japan before coming over as DeJong fouls it out of play. And I think he won 7 batting titles over there as well. And now he's in the States and on his way to 3,000 hits. So it was and Ichiro, by the way, is the exception to a Matsuzaka and a Matsui. He was on TV 1 time in his career in Japan because he played in the Pacific League, and only Yomiuri Giants games were shown on TV. There was no interleague at that time. They really had no idea who Ichiro was till he got to the States. The 1-2 pitch freezes DeJong. Setsu just dealing through 7 scoreless now, 7 strikeouts. The Dutch completely baffled by this dazzling right-hander out of Japan. We'll go to the top of the 8th now. Still, the score remains Japan 2, the Dutch 0.